Slight change of plan. We've had some issues with the stream. Let me just check. This is live. Are we live? Should be live.
Hope so.
It kind of says I'm live.
Are you streaming it on your channel?
Yeah, I couldn't. I got the same error code as you. When I first tried to jump onto the doodah. Right, we're good. We are live. So, we've missed a bit. We missed quite a bit.
Yep.
We've got lots of battling in the midfield as we rejoin, as Ghost has got a pen already, as Steve-O goes round the outside. Should get it done under DRS now.
Flipper's managed to go around the outside of Steve-O there and get the move done.
Absolutely. Oh, got yellows. Oh, is that a full course? Oh,
it's not saying for me.
No. So I think that
I've got yellow flags in every single sector.
yeah, this is the same glitch as PC.
I don't know. I kind of feel like the thing is, once the lobby glitches once, it's going to keep on glitching. And we know that through many races of experience.
Yeah, this looks. I don't understand what's going on. Is it a safety car or?
Yeah, it's a full course safety car. I can only tell just by the fact that there's a yellow dot just waiting to pick people up, and
yeah,
the fact that the SC signboards on the side of the track are flashing. But this will be good for Jordan, who, I mean, we missed the start of this race due to both myself and Mark having an error code, which did actually, it also messed up the stream as well, which I think is the reason why I couldn't start the stream back up. But we missed Jordan, who ended up dropping all the way down towards the back of the grid, and he was in a very prominent position, but this safety car is kind of bringing him back in somewhat.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can see Svenos has obviously benefited massively. This has really changed up the order of things. We've got the position changes up. Lots of movement for a lot of guys out here. Nils is in the what you would call the net lead. Ryan B has stayed out. Now that's a ballsy call. I quite like it in a way. I do quite like it. It's a bit of a gamble, but it will elongate that soft. Here's the thing, soft medium is a real thing here. You can do it, and this safety car just completely and utterly brings it into play for Ryan. So I quite like this strategy.
Yeah, I'm liking it as well, and also for the simple fact that the other guys on the grid, they are going to be making an extra pit stop anyway, so if Ryan can somehow get a good restart, build a gap to Flip, who we know is not as quick as Ryan, and maybe not as consistent as Ryan as well, to be fair, but if he can build that gap before his tyres start to drop off, maybe his teammate will get in behind him, maybe start to back up the pack somewhat.
Yeah. Yeah, this is it. It could be. It's gonna cause some interesting results here. It's really obviously gonna play a bit of roulette with everything. Jordan's not in the world's worst spot. There's some overtaking going on here. It's just baffles me.
The Swip slowed down and Bellin then stopped, and then Jordan overtook Bellin and Bellin back through, and I think that slowed down Steve-O and Ghost as well.
Just right on board with Royal Council. He's not could potentially, his pace might mean that the safety car stays out another lap. Probably not actually. Should get there. Should be fine. I can tell you for something for free. Flip is annoyed that he hasn't had a driver of the day yet. Well, here's his biggest opportunity. United Bosnia onto those hards. That's such a... I don't know. I don't like it because...
No, that's, in my opinion, that's going to be a very tough call, as we've got Royal Council, who crashed out and has left the session. Now, obviously, what happened in PC last night was, I believe, under the restart, that someone was still given a delta and they had to stick to it, and it caused carnage.
Let's hope that doesn't happen this time. Safety car's in. We didn't get the notification, but when will Ryan B go? This is a dreadful camera angle. Yeah, he's waiting.
That is the question. He's warming up those tyres. He's really backing up the pack.
Ryan goes. Doesn't catch anyone too unawares, to be fair. And it's all very tight. They've all got away well, nothing doing. Svenos up the inside of a Dutch face. Perfectly good move. Bold and beautiful, much like yourself, Ivor. As now Niles is... Niels, I should say. Don't need to be doing that. I don't want to get shouted at.
Bit of contact with Dave.
Dave is round. He's not going to be happy. Oh, he's gone flying into that wall.
Yeah, it was I'm guessing a little bit of a snap moment there for Niels, and just a bit of contact then with Dave as he speared off to the left, just sent Dave absolutely flying. Oh, Maverick now on the inside of Niels. Kind of doesn't commit to it. Almost looks like he's setting it up for this corner, and he gets such a better drive. He's already alongside. Doesn't need to take that wider line. He needs to keep alongside. Without DRS, this is going to be pretty damn hard. Is he going to get it done? He's back on the inside now. Don't see any switchbacks here. No. And that was one of the moves I used to like doing through those corners. Like, just put your nose in there and just set up a little switchback in the mid corner. We got Swift on the inside of Emperor Rub there, and that's a bold move into corner a bit. Oh, Niles is round. Oh, and he's drove right onto the... I mean, it's ghosted, but not ideal, and he will rejoin from dead last, apart from Dave. Lots of action. No, Maverick's been disqualified. Why on earth has Alt Maverick been disqualified? Oh, that's... Are you sure? I'm having a look now. He has? Why has he been disqualified? I'm going through... okay. I don't know what to say. The game is actually... The game has got to be bugged. if you look on the incident and look at lap 7, Alt Maverick appears so many times for track limits. It's unreal. And he's been disqualified for multiple penalties.
Just, yeah.
I kind of want you to have a little look on the race director just so you can see.
As Emperor is making a very good fist of this, he dives down the inside, doesn't quite commit properly to it, and Jordan is somewhere where he didn't want to be. I'll tell you that for free from talking to him. He's sat right behind that rear wing of Emperor Rub, and this is working perfect for Ryan. Ryan is just flying off, taking that time, putting it in the bank. Oh, and I tell you what, Emperor just nearly caused a massive pile up because he broke so early for that corner. Freak Vonk, I think, may have... No, he didn't get damaged, but it's almost like he's backing off. It's like he doesn't want to have any part of it.
Yeah, and right now, obviously we got Sven and McDutchess doing their best to not only keep with Flip, but to try and get that move done. Ryan, as you said, has already pulled away. He's got a nice 2.9 second gap.
Jordan ran the outside of Emperor Rub. What a move down through. Oh, that, I'm glad I caught that one. That is absolutely fantastic because United Positive goes straight on. And he's lost out. Freak Bonk up the inside. Emperor and Kamke going at it as well. Jordan has now jumped up into 8th and he's clear of these guys, but the problem he's got is that he's defending against DRS, against a whole gaggle of people.
Yeah, and right now, Emperor Rub, he's lost 4 positions in the space of just a sector.
Unbelievable. Kamke can't get it done. And this is starting to look like a stroke of genius from Ryan, to be fair.
Although Flip is starting to close that gap in.
Yeah, those tyres will be starting to not be their best right now.
And it's right now, I would say, is the time where you really want to be a little bit careful through turn 3. When your tyres start to go, that's when the back end will start to step out a lot more, and you don't want it happening through turn 3.
Yeah, this is I think this is a massive issue now with turn 3. Those worn tyres are going to start to be a little bit worn. They're going to start to feel a little bit sticky as we've got Kamke on the back of Cloudy. He'll need to get this done fairly soon. He should get it done down this DRS straight pretty much no problem. We've got Freak Vonk onto the back of... Oh, there's chaos as Jasper has just been absolutely punted. He's lost some wing. I don't really know what's going on here as Kamke gets past Cloudy as we predicted, nice and easy.
United Bosnia's going to try as well on the outside.
Oh! And he just got held off. But he'll go again. The straight isn't as long as it perhaps looks on the map, or so it feels anyway. It don't seem like you can get enough headwind to get people into that.
Unless you get a fantastic run out of that corner, you're not really going to be in a position where you're going to be really challenging someone from that distance back.
Flip pits. Now where he comes out is going to be very interesting because I think he'll almost want to come out. Well, he'll want to come out ahead of Bellon, but not too far ahead because.
Oh, it's a front wing change. That's why he's pitted.
Okay. It's gone on to the mediums. I like that because if there's a late SC, he can get away with it. So, okay, that's okay. He will. It's got a bit of a gap, not tons of it though. But the good thing is Emperor doesn't have any DRS, he's not coming up to a direct train, as it were.
Jasper on the set of the hards now with front wing change.
Ooh.
The hard tyres, I just do not like it, this track. And we've got United Bosnia now, DRS, he's got the overspeed. Easy as you like.
Yeah.
Hot knife through butter.
And now we've got Ghost running up to the back. Svenos Dios is having to defend for his life against McDutchface, runs him wide. Absolutely terrible camera angles here. I'm gonna bin off broadcast, I think, for this one, because it's just not giving us what we need. There's Cam K now. This is interesting. You've got Cam K and Jordan. Now, yes, he's on softs. Yes, Jordan's on mediums, but they're in different strategies. It's within Jordan's interest to actually keep Cam K plugged. But they are after that Constructors title. But it'd be interesting to see how this one plays out. I'd be tempted, if I was Jordan, to potentially run my own race.
Yeah, I wouldn't yield. Cam K's got the championship wrapped up. I would not yield right now. You're ahead of both of the Red Bulls. I say Jordan has every right to battle this out.
Yep. The Hasses are out of it now with Alt Maverick's disqualification.
Still, I have no idea how. I don't know. Did you look at the race director?
I haven't yet. I'll have a look now. After Ghost runs up on McDutchface, I'll have a quick look. Ghost low on hers compared to McDutchface, and that's going to cause them to go side by side into this chicane. Ghost looks for a switchback line, which I really like, because McDutchface is compromised. Oh, the problem is he got too good of a run, went into the back of McDutchface. I don't think there was any wing damage, but now he is going to have to really. No, he's not got the ERS. He's just not got the ERS. As Cam K does get past Jordan, might have been a little bit of team orders there from the look of it. Let's have a look. Let's have a very quick look at Alt Maverick. 10 penalties and 32 warnings. Yeah, that. Yeah, Swip picks up a pen. That is just ridiculous, unfortunately.
Obviously, I just went on the incidents. I saw Alt Maverick's name pop up about 30 odd times. As we've got Ryan B now into the pits from the race lead, as his teammate will now take over the effective race lead now, but he's got Ghost Recon right behind him.
Yeah. As Ryan B does pit. So, he went long on those softs. I don't mind that at all. I think that's quite a wise idea. Where does he come out, though? I would suspect he's going to come out right behind Svenos Dios. It's going to be very tight, actually. Svenos gets round. You can see Ryan coming under the bridge. And he's out ahead of him. As Ghost up into the lead of this race. And it may well be the net lead, in fairness. As McDutchface, well, he'll be crying out for a safety car right about now. That would work out lovely for him. As Svenos now on the back of Flip, who is outside of DRS. But this is pivotal for Svenos, because Flip is catching Freak.
Here comes Ryan.
And Ryan, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, watch out for Flip there. Almost
unbelievable.
Right into the side of him, but he gets it done. Up into 11th now for Ryan B.
Now he needs to get Flip. He needs to get Flip. If he doesn't get Flip, he's going to be caught in an awful train. He doesn't, and I think this could be a beginning of a bit of a nasty train.
Yeah, at the moment, Flip being held up by Freak right now, who's on those soft tyres. Ryan B needs to try and carve his way through as soon as possible.
McDutchface pits. It's gone onto those hards, so
I don't like that.
A lot of this, isn't there? A lot of this. He could have stayed out another 4 or 5 laps, and he could have got onto those softs. So Ryan will overtake his teammate quite comfortably on those mediums. So Ryan's in a good place. if we have a look at the gap to leader, he's 19 seconds behind, but he's the only one that doesn't have to make a stop, except Bosnia. And Flip, of course, Flip. But other than that, well, Flip might have to. You don't know. You don't know what people's wear's like, but I would be surprised. Steve-O's having a cracking race as well. He's keeping himself out of trouble. Following Swip behind, doing pretty well, as Kamke's tyres are going to start falling off now. We'll start very interested to see what happens to that gap between him and Jordan.
Well, I mean, this is the thing now. I think Kamke may be okay for another lap or two. Then, question is, if Jordan comes up to the back of him, is Kamke gonna return the favour by allowing Jordan through? As we got Ryan B getting through on Flip, who loses out to Sven and Dios as well. And Flip losing 2 positions there.
Yeah, really not ideal spot for him, as Svenos Dios right on the back of Ryan. Flip, that little train is... Oh.
Of course, he pitted incredibly early, so see, he's running his own race, and maybe it was right wise that Kamke go past him.
Yeah, in that case, yeah. I would have been tempted just to stay out for a safety car, because you could have gone onto the softs. If you'd have hung around on those mediums, could have gone on, could have stayed out for a safety car. Stuff could have happened. I'm not too sure about that. As we have Emperor Rob, let's not forget he hasn't pit. He's come out just ahead of Jordan, and Jordan looks to the outside. I mean, I don't get this logic, if I'm being completely honest. If I was Jordan, I'd have let him go. Yeah, I'd have let him go. I'd have taken the DRS. Well, then again, actually, look, he's absolutely flying. He's already a second. It's proven me wrong.
The thing is, all he had to do was make that move at the hairpins. He definitely had the superior grip, and he would have had DRS down this main street.
Oh yeah, he could have done it there as well, actually. Yeah, fair point.
We got Magdad Chase making the move on Flip, and now Magdad Chase up in the 9th place. And he outbrakes himself and goes deep, and he's going to allow Flip to come back through.
Oh, that's so frustrating. He had to take the warning. He's going to have a warning for that as well. Warning for the pleasure without breaking himself and undoing the position change. That's where the game can be very harsh. Not as harsh as obviously what it was on Alt Maverick. Really feel for him. But touch words. The lobby seems to have been behaving itself otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe he got that many track extensions and warnings in one lap.
Nor do I, considering there was only, it was 3 corners in that he got, no, one corner in. Oh! Well, that is disgraceful. Nils has just taken out Emperor Rob purposely, and yeah, that's, yeah.
I'm glad you caught that on stream, because I didn't clock it.
I have no idea why. I don't. I get he's frustrating to be behind sometimes, but you don't do that to another driver.
And I think Niels will be possibly looking at a race ban for the final run for that. Okay, so kind of resetting now under the VSC. Closest battle we have on track, depending on who gets a good restart here, is Ryan's friend. But it looks like Magdad Chase has got a good restart on Flip, closed up a little bit. And Steve-O on the back of Swip now for second.
Yeah, I just think it shows the maturity of someone that I've seen before. Doesn't care. Good one.
mean, it's something that you hate to see when it comes to league racing. It's not acceptable in any league to intentionally take someone else out of the race. I'm sure the stewards will be handing out a very harsh penalty for it.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
As I think we got a full course safety car again.
Yeah.
Full what?
Don't know.
I am confused. I haven't been as confused since I was trying to learn Welsh back in school.
Yeah, it's just...
Well, what this is now, this is absolute godsend for Ghost Recon and SWIP and Steamroll for that matter, and United Bosnia as well.
And I'm just glad Emperor's running, to be honest. Yeah, I get it can be frustrating driving against someone like that, but yeah, I'm glad he's still running. Yeah. But yeah, I just heard, I don't know. It's a VSC actually. It's gone back to normal. I didn't quite realise. This has completely thrown me off.
What's called? It said a safety car for me.
Yeah.
I was looking at the signs on the side. It was all yellow.
Yeah, I just hope this doesn't give someone a weird glitch. Ryan B is in.
Bellin and Sven got drive-through penalties.
Yeah. Yeah, look, it's doing that thing. Yeah.
Another VSC, and this is what we was worried about earlier.
Yeah, 100%. I don't really know what to say. It's clearly completely impacting the way this is being run. Yeah, not particularly ideal at all. As we have people in the pits. Now this is interesting. Swip has stayed out. Ryan B is looking in a very healthy position suddenly. Ghost is going to come out on those softs. Great move. I think this could be, if we can get some good running. Could end up, I mean, he could have a right battle back here. As Ryan is now hunting down these guys with no pens. And Jordan as well. Jordan's not doing too bad. There are gaps everywhere. Jordan's going to have to jump people here.
I'm quickly sending out Maverick the pictures of what has occurred.
Dave on the back of Emperor. Yeah, we got yellows again. Yeah, it's glitched. It's completely glitched. Oh, it's gone back to green now. Maybe it's not affecting the drivers as much as we potentially think. I don't know, but it seems really strange. Maybe it's just affecting us. It could be one of those ones, but Flip is having a great race, I have to say. If we have a look at these position changes, he is up 7 places. Swip is also up 7 places, but he's going to have to take those tyres. Oh! Flip! Nearly going into the back of Cloudy. Why is Flip pit? Has he got damage?
Potentially, we'll wait to see if we get a... I'm going to change it. No.
No! He could have carried on! Oh, just strategy call after strategy call here in D5. It's what I predicted. I predicted chaos as we got Ghost, who needs to make this move on McDutchface. Get it done swiftly, get it done cleanly, because he needs to use the freshness of these softs, because they do start to go off. And he'll just need to just hack into that time gap from him and Ryan B.
Yeah, and unfortunate for Swip, it does say he's got a drive-through penalty. I don't know if we can trust that or not, with the way this lobby has been going right now.
It's crazy. Dave now on the outside of Emperor. Can he get it done? Emperor gives him enough room. Just they're going to go side by side. Ah, dearie me. Emperor stays out ahead of Dave, but not how you would like to see ideally, as we have Ryan looking all over the back, up the front, up the sharp end. Not quite able to get it done, as Dave now should be able to get past Emperor nice and cleanly, nice and easily.
And Swip is in the pits now, presumably to serve his drive-through. And that's really hurt Swip's strategy.
So
right
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Really feel it for him. Really feel it for him. He's especially on the fact he's on those he's on those old medium tyres. And he's going to have Jordan and Flip. Well, he's going to have Jordan in particular, not necessarily Flip. It could be too late for Flip, but he's going to have to deal with Jordan. As Ryan, we said we were the predictor of bad news when it come to these tyres. These hards of United Bosnia not looking too sharp right now, as Ryan is all over the back of him.
Yep, and Ghost Recon closing in rapidly as well.
Absolutely. Here it is, Ryan looking for the lead of the race on the man with probably D3 pace, but D7 strategies out here, and he gets it done.
Oh, he's gone for the switch back.
Oh, he's got it back. This is great racing, but no, just the grip on those mediums is just too much. But Bosnia...
He's still on the inside.
Oh! Just not giving it up, and great work.
And that was the switchback I was talking about earlier. The ones I usually like to set up there. But yeah, United Bosnia, he's really starting to feel the pain of those hard tyres. And interestingly enough, the top 3 on 3 different compounds of tyres at 3 different tyre lives in this race as well.
And you can't discount Kamke, because his tyres will start to come into their own a little bit if he can gain time on Ghost and Ghost gets held up. We could even see Kamke join in the fight.
Even McDutchface as well, because McDutchface on fresh hards and United Bosnia.
Yeah. Right, Ghost needs to get this done. He needs to get it done here and now. It should be nice and easy. He gets it nice and smoothly done. And he's nearly in the DRS of Ryan thanks to that jump, but not quite. And it should be enough for him to keep second. He's got that gap as Kamke. Oh, Bosnia's round.
Bosnia's around.
And that has really put him in the cheap seat. So he's down to 6th. Not a great race from him. And Steve-O gets round with Dutchface.
Oh, McDutchface got an illegal overtake on him.
That is an absolute nightmare. Poor guy. And I tell you what, Steve-O, look at this. If it wasn't for a pen, he'd be in with a great shout here, as Kamke and Ryan look like they're going to be doing really well. But Ghost could. I mean, Ghost Ghost could stretch his legs. If he stretches his legs away from Ryan, he's not out of this win.
Yeah, Ghost definitely with the tyre advantage and definitely the pace advantage at this moment in time. If he can get out ahead of Ryan, he is going to be able to build a gap. The question is Ryan going to be quick enough come the later stages of this race to really be able to keep within that 3 seconds? And not surprisingly, United Bosnia into the pits, chucking on a fresh set of softs here.
Yeah.
This Ghost is actually... has he got through? Yes, he has. Ghost now into the lead of this race.
Big move for him. Ryan will have the DRS on the way back through, but I don't think it will be enough. It will keep him close, but only for a sector, because Sector 3 is so tough. And those fairly new softs should be quite nice through that sector.
Yeah, but all eyes right now on Steve-O. One mistake from these guys and Steve-O could be right in with a chance of a podium here. As Cloud gets past Freak for 10th place, but goes deep into the chicane and managed to go with it.
This would be Steve-O's best finish for quite some time. I'm talking years rather than races, so I'm rooting for him, I really am. And hopefully, I think fourth is probably going to be his limit out there today, unfortunately, because the way it's looking, but really top drive from him.
Yeah, and he's already got that 3 second gap to that chase behind. The question is now, any mistakes going to happen up ahead of him that could potentially give him a podium?
Yeah, Freak Vonk pits. Okay. What a weird pit. I'm guessing he's fast as lap hunting or something. Some of the strategies out here have been wild. We've been wild in these mean streets of D5. I mean, yeah, you can do that, is probably the phrase that I want to say a lot when it comes to strategies. But I tell you what, spare a thought for Jordan, because I know I predicted this man to get a podium. If he didn't get spun early, he could have been winning this race. Great performance from him.
I know this is going to be a tricky, but who would you give driver of the day?
Well, look at the top 5. Ghost has got up 3 places, Ryan's got up 5, Camco 2, Steve-O 5, and McDuckface 6. As Flip gets past Swip, as Swip goes off very wide. Who would I give it to? I don't know. I really don't know yet. I mean, if Ryan B wins it, which he could well do. Now, let's bear in mind that the tyre difference, it's going to start coming back towards Ryan. The longer this goes, the easier it's going to be for him to not lose time to Ghost. I don't know how many seconds Ghost has, but assuming it's 3.
Yeah, it's 3.
So, there you go. That's the story. Now, also, Ryan's going to have to push. So, he's not immune to getting a pen himself. So, that's what's the really interesting factor. I mean, I would favour Ghost ever so slightly, but I would say this is on a knife edge.
Yeah, not just that. I mean, just 4 seconds behind. You have that looming threat of a Camke as well. If these guys do pick up a penalty, and that gap between Camke and Ryan is closing in ever so slightly.
As we have Jasper into the points because of his teammate as pit, but Cloudy is coming out on fresh softs, so an interesting battle for P12, like a mini version of the battle we had earlier for P1 in a way. so, Ghost extends his lead by about 4/10 that lap. Now, again, just every lap, it's going to get harder.
Yeah, and obviously on lighter fuel, you can take the softs a little bit longer than what you would be able to. Normally, you're putting less wear through those tyres, so I don't know. It seems like Ghost may still have the tyres with him and may continue to have the tyres with him. The question is, can Ryan just keep within that 3 seconds?
Yeah, it's so tight. I mean, even if it gets to about 3 seconds, it's not over. This is very reminiscent of what happened last week, isn't it? With Ryan and Camke. Very similar situation.
Yep.
This battle for the last point's quite fun. Dave is on the back of Jasper with fresher mediums than Jasper's used hards, and you would say probably naturally has a slight pace advantage over Jasper, but then we have Cloudy catching at the rate of knots to try and grab that last point. Jasper has a pen, the other two don't, so Jasper might be doing the teamwork here. Cloudy potentially could be getting 2 points because of the fastest lap, but Swip will have other ideas on that, being on brand new softs himself.
Yeah, but he's caught up behind Sven now.
But if he gets the DRS jump here, if he can get him here, he'll get the jump with DRS, which would be super sexy for him.
And goes to the inside.
Great move. Oh, he cut the corner. I don't know if that will count as fastest lap. It can be a bit sensitive.
There's Dave now on the back of Jasper for his final point pay position. Now this is a battle that we've seen for the past few seasons. Dave versus Jasper.
Dave kind of clumped him on the way through, as Cloudy seems to have just lost a bit of performance, mainly because of the DRS, so I'm guessing more than anything.
The gap is 2.9 seconds now. It is on a knife edge. It's just a lower 3.
Ryan is doing everything he can. He's got the smallest ERS advantage you could feasibly ever imagine. As United Bosnia gets past Flip, which will cop a frustrating day for him. That's pretty much his limit, as we have Jordan trying to get onto the back of McDutchface as well. But yeah, that battle for first is tasty. It's certainly tasty.
We've still got another lap to go. If Ghost picks up a 3-second time penalty and Ryan picks one up, then Camke will be the net race leader.
So is there going to be team orders here from the gruesome twosome at the back? There is. Well, I think there is. Is there? Yeah, there is. As Cloudy gets through, he's dumping everything he can into this. Can he actually? He can't quite get. Oh, he could. Oh, he breaks himself. So frustrating. He could have actually had DRS on the back of Dave straight away, and that could be that. I think.
I think he's going to have one more opportunity, as they haven't been lapped yet. And Ryan, he's 2.7. He's pumping everything into this lap to keep within that 3 seconds.
He is. I'm going to ride on board here with Ghost because this is clutchy. He's down on fuel, as is Ryan. They're both absolutely beaning it. This is so close. .8 separates them. 2.9. Riding on board with Ryan, a lot more tentative through that sector, and he's lost time. It's over 3 seconds for the first time. He gets a better exit though. Ghost, how's your corner? Smooth but not quick. Ryan, smooth and quick. Oh, but he's lost time again. This is so tight. It's going to go to the line. Ghost, how's your speed? Emperor gets out of the way, thank goodness. It looks to me... this is going to be tight. Oh, unbelievable! Oh, hang on, Ryan got a pin. Hey, we've been duped.
I didn't see a pen pop up for him.
We've been duped.
Oh, he did. He got a pen on the final lap.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Oh, Dave on Cloudy. Cloudy can't quite get it done. He went for it. Battle for the last points playing position here as Cloudy right on the back. Put everything into it. Put that Urs in free. Go for the... This is... he's not committed. He's not committed to it. Yeet. No, can't do it. Oh, there you go.
Hang on.
We had a look. Oh, David's slow. David's slow. Oh, no.
He's just gone straight into the back of him.
Oh, he's using it. What is this? Oh dear, that was fun.
It definitely was fun. We had everything in that race. Absolutely everything. Massive glitches. Some questionable driving from particularly Niels for one.
Yeah, less said about him the better. I think you know, Ghost, I'm so happy for him. That was so crazy.
Yeah, it's fantastic for Ghost, and I guess in the B is in the name Ryan B, stands for Ryan Bottle.
Just
and Ghost got fastest lap as well, so he got all 26 points.
What an effort from him. Wow, when did Ryan get that? When did... Oh, hang on.
The final lap, he picked up his final warning and the penalty on the final lap.
Oh, it's so gutted for him. Ghost in first, Cam Kane second, the Haas, and, well, the American one too. Ryan being third, Steve-O in fourth. So happy to see him in fourth. Great race from him. Jordan in fifth. United Bosnia in sixth, Flip in seventh, Swip in eighth, Freak in ninth. Good points for him. Sven Dios started from last, gets points in 10th. Dave, Cloudy, Jasper, Dutchface, Emperor, Bellon Nils, Royal Council, Cerebo, and Alt Maverick. So yeah, fantastic effort. Really, really happy.
And McLaren, Constructors Champions.
McLaren are Constructors Champions. Congratulations to them. Massive effort. For me, I'm going to give Driver of the Day to one of the old boys. I'm going to give it to Steve-O. That's my Driver of the Day. I
wanted you to say Steve-O. I actually agree with that.
I think that was a sensational race from him. Kept his head. Ghost, really, really good effort. But yeah, just Steve-O for me. Ghost has the win. He doesn't need Driver of the Day. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, he's got enough. You know, he's taken his 26 points now. He can be happy with that. But Steve-O gets Driver of the Day from us. But yep, one more round to go. Brazil next week, as we enter the climax of the season. And Brazil, very interesting. Definitely could be some changeable conditions as well. You looking forward to Brazil?
I am. I'm looking forward to the race. I'm looking forward to it being. I think it's such a great place to finish the season, and it's going to be. It won't be my last commentary because I don't think that will happen, but it will be my last kind of fairly committed to commentating commentary for a while. I'll take a break and for a bit, not because I don't love doing it, but because yeah, obviously I've got my other half is pregnant, so and it'll be getting a bit further along at that point, so I'll need to unfortunately start winding down my online commitments a little bit, but yeah, no, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we don't have as many glitches But yeah, can't wait.
Yep, and hopefully no glitches next week for any of the divisions. But of course, guys, if you want to catch up on all the League of Europe action, jump over to the League of Europe YouTube channel. I know we're streaming this on Mark's channel at the moment. Jumping over to the League of Europe F1 channel, go check out Division 1, 2, 3, 4 and PC and F2. There's a lot of content going on over there.
Absolutely, looking forward to that, and looking forward to seeing what else transpires at the last race, and you know, people be putting their markers in for the divisions, and yeah, it'll be very interesting. But that's that from us. Unusual, it's the other way around today. Obviously, unfortunately, because of glitches, I'm the man who ends the stream today, so I've been old school 3000, not said that in a long time, and you have been ESW, Esports Wales, let's not forget, who will be in the 24 hour race just before Christmas. ESW Ivan and Mike.
We'll catch you next week.